Well, yeah. Welcome, one and all. Welcome to another Mikey Live program. I am your host, Mikey Hutchinson, and we are coming to you live from the Spice Isle of the Caribbean. We are not here to stay too long. It's Friday, and of course, on Fridays, we spend just a little time, about half an hour, and we're gone. You know, we know that you have a lot of things to do today. we know that you're busy and things like that, so we're not going to keep it too long on the program. Just about 30 minutes tonight, all right? Well, yeah, we're not serious. In the headlines, boy, workers, they're asked to wear red going forward. We'll talk about that. Public sector unions march through. Mikey, you write that. March through St. George's. Large police presence at protest not going down well at all with union heads. And lawyer to appeal 29-year jail sentence on manslaughter charge. Prime Minister says the privatization of the airport has never been on government's radar. And folks, we have that and more to tell you about when we return on tonight's Mikey Live program. We want to let you know that we appreciate you all the time. The usual suspects. You understand? We want to say hello to you. And to those of you who are looking at the program for the first time, we want to say hello to you as well. We appreciate you. You understand? Oh! You understand? I tell you, boy, I just say a little thing on the thing there. Yo, we ain't giving trouble on the program tonight, all right? Good. All right, so folks, let's go. All right, so we are inviting you to please go ahead and share the business. If you have not yet done so, please go ahead and share the business, all right? And remember that when you share the business, that's how other people get to know that we are live. So go ahead and share, all right? And we are taking a very first break. And when we come back, it will be real news in Olio Lily Lolo. So stay tuned, we'll be back. We want to let you know that the headlines was brought to you through the kind compliments of the Real Value IGA Supermarket, the Housing Authority of Grenada, Coats Grenada Limited, Digicel, Nawasa, and the Ministry of Health. We will be back.
The Small Business Development Fund is committed to providing support for your small business in these challenging times. We've upgraded our loan resources to ensure that your small business continues to thrive. Get business loans up to $40,000 with an unsecured limit of $10,000. Small businesses in agriculture, tourism, fisheries, and agro-processing will receive our unbeatable reduced interest rate of 3%. Get financial assistance for your small business today. Contact us at 459-0773 or via email at info.sbdf@gmail.com. The Small Business Development Fund, a program from the Government of Grenada supporting small business development.
Running low on groceries? Why not visit realvalueiga.com and experience our new online shopping platform? Place your order, then go out and enjoy your day to spend more time with friends and family. Free delivery available within select locations or in-store pickup available. Sounds simple, right? It is. Stress less, live more with Real Value IGA online store, where good food begins.
We support you at every stage of your life.
For business,
for your education,
for your financial freedom,
for that new ride.
Upgrade your life with the Communal. Contact us today.
A message by the Grenada Distillers Limited.
You want a hand sanitizer to do 3 things: kill germs, be gentle, and to go where you go. You can get all of that in our hand sanitizer. Hard on germs, gentle on hands, affordable. Remember, hand sanitizers contain alcohol. Keep away from heat and flames and avoid contact with eyes. Available at retailers island-wide.
A message by the Grenada Distillers Limited.
How going on, boy?
Hey, good old things.
Hey, easy.
Yeah.
Boy, in line, boy. Your house looking a real good day.
Boy, it's thanks to the hard-working and professional staff at the Housing Authority of Grenada. They handled me real nice. They did my plan, they did the construction, and I didn't even have to worry about a thing. They were there with me every step of the way, supervising the job, asking me about my concerns, giving me feedback as the house took shape. They were there from start to finish, and even put the keys in the palm of my hand. I give them an A++ for customer service.
Oh, it's people from housing bad, boy.
Boy, not bad. Excellent. If you're thinking about constructing your home, why not consult the Housing Authority of Grenada? You could visit them right down in the Sandino complex, or give them a call, 440-1015 or 440-1016. Or check out their website, hag473.com. They go handle you. They go jog your blocks, they go draw your plan, they go tote your materials. Hey man, where you going? The Housing Authority of Grenada is your choice for affordable housing and a stress-free construction experience.
Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store now has amazing deals, special discounted prices on wedding sets, watches and selected jewelry. We sell top brand jewelry and watches like Citizen at the best price. We offer the best deals and customer service on the island. Opening hours Mondays to Saturdays 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store, located at the Esplanade Mall, St. George's, Grenada. Visit or call us today for 14-3114-232-1234 or WhatsApp 533-1581. Sale is on for a limited time only.
Are you prepared for the hurricane season? Do you have a plan? Remember, water is essential in any emergency plan. Determine your family's water needs. Ensure your storage containers are food grade and store at minimum 35 gallons of water per person per day for at least 1 week. Understand that your planning may be different this year because of the need to protect yourself and others from COVID-19. Take the necessary actions to ensure that your household has an adequate stored water supply should there be an interruption. Be prepared. NAWASA, committed to meeting customers' needs.
Well, we've been telling you today's no ordinary day. We're going to be talking about the protest in a moment. But before that, there's a lot of talk on the street regarding the idea of the privatization of Grenada's international airports. Now, the sentiments expressed by an investor suggesting that Grenada's lone international airport be privatized are not reflective of any government position or policy on the matter, says the Prime Minister and Tourism Minister.
First of all, I want to state the very obvious that this is a private businessman and he was voicing his own opinion at a session, and that our government has never had discussions either within government or within the Civil Aviation Department or with any business person. He was expressing his personal opinion at that.
And the Prime Minister at a press engagement yesterday echoed the same sentiments, saying that the individual was simply expressing his own opinion.
I find this one very interesting, to tell the honest truth. Let me make it. I think Sister Clarice Modas, the Minister of Civil Aviation, spoke eloquently and properly on this issue already. So I would say I endorse the comments she has made. And also to say that in no party meeting that I have held throughout my period of service in government, whether it's since 1985 to now, no parliamentary session, no cabinet meeting, there has been any discussion about privatizing the Grenada airport. We have never done it. Now, does that mean that a private sector person doesn't have a right to advocate it? Of course that is their right and their view. Many airports around the world are privatized. That's a fact. There's some airports in the Caribbean are privatized, not necessarily airports, for example, places that have more than one airport. They're privatized. So the issue of a private person expressing a view, to me, how can you, I cannot see me telling the gentleman you shouldn't say that, because he can't speak for the government.
And of course, this week the National Democratic Congress held a press conference, and the entire issue was addressed by Joseph Andel.
We noticed, for example, recently a very insulting and disrespectful pronouncement by a foreign investor regarding what should be done with our international airport, and measures recommending the summary dismissal of public officers who do not smile to greet tourists. And as far as we are aware, there has been no word from any government minister distancing themselves from such pronouncements, and not only distancing, but condemning them. As a party, we will never stand for our government, and particularly our people, to be disrespected, especially by people who are alien to us in terms of our norms and our cultures.
That's Mr. Joseph Andel speaking of the issue. The Prime Minister says that he do not see how you can imply that a statement made by a private individual reflects a government policy. We are moving on. Now, the next thing that we have to tell all you about, boy, today was no ordinary day. From since the morning set, and when I say set, you know what I mean. From since the morning set, persons who would drive by Tantine, Old Trafford area, the Botanical Gardens, would have known that something was about to go down. There were police officers everywhere. And of course, that didn't go down too well with the trade unions. In fact, it was well known that the trade unions planned a march as a form of protest today that was supposed to start at the Old Trafford area and ended at the National Stadium. Andrea Lewis is the president of the Trade Union Council.
Well, it's all part of the ongoing struggle of the working class in the fight for certainly what has been owed to the public officers, where the government, as the single largest employer and the one who controls the state purse, has blatantly and illegally refused to pay the public officers what they are entitled to. They have unilaterally violated the collective labor agreement. They have unilaterally decided that they will do what they want. And more than that, they are using the coercive arm of the state. Apart from arresting the president of or calling in the president of the Grenada Union of Teachers for questioning, and apart from announcing that there is an ongoing investigation that is designed to sort of intimidate the workers, today you are seeing the military presence, full military presence of the Royal Grenada Police Force, and it is quite evident that you are seeing all the different divisions of the Royal Grenada Police Force, right? From those that you consider to be closer to military, that's like the SSU, the Rapid Response Unit, etc. And then most senior police officers are here, as though this here is possible to get out of hand, and that is absolutely not the case. These are the very teachers that teach our children. These are the very same teachers that take care of our people, and then to have them out here in full force with the military is a dread signal the state is sending. It shows where the Prime Minister and Minister of National Security interest lies. And contrary to him saying that he does not get involved in the police activities, well, that'd be for this from the truth, because he's the Minister of National Security. But then hear what? He then distances himself from them. Not only distancing himself, he further went on to throw them under the bus by indicating that if he had to advise them, he would have given them a different charge to use against Judy. But he's a chief, and we are absolutely certain, knowing the history of Dr. Mitchell, no police officer, no senior police officer making that decision to go in the president of the duty's home on a Saturday evening to question the president without the blessing of the Minister of National Security. But I'll go for that to tell you. What that shows is desperation. And for those who understand how these things function, it must mean that the police was under a lot of pressure by the Minister of National Security and others around him to come up with some answers. Right? And normally, when there is a pressure for answers, you find the police and investigators make those kind of rash moves. So the police, the Minister of National Security must take total responsibility for that. And then, so what? He sent the police outside here to guard against pedophiles. He said that there is a history of pedophiles. He has a Minister of National Security. What has he done about it? What has he done about it? Or is it that he's not too interested in doing anything about it?
And of course, also lending their support to the cause is the Public Workers Union. We've got Brian Grimes speaking about today's activity as well, and asks that public workers from today going forward to wear red in solidarity.
The march today, well, we have to be here because you know what's going on. The trade unionists, their voice, there is an attempt to silence the voice of trade unionists. What I would like to do, use this opportunity to do, is to call on public officers going forward to wear red at work. Red clothing, union jerseys, and if that cannot be done, at the very least, whatever clothing you have on, a red ribbon to symbolize your solidarity with the struggle for the 4%, to symbolize your unity and your belief that trade unionists and the union in general have a right to speak out on matters to defend your rights. So going forward, until we get that 4%, public officers should be seen in red, wearing red in masses. This is coming from the management committee and the president of the Public Workers Union. That mandate is there. In relation to the police presence, we are not surprised at this. The momentum is building. This movement is not based on high emotion. This movement is based on discipline. There is consistency. We will struggle for as long as we have to. This is not an 8-day struggle. This is a struggle that will continue until we get our due respect. On the eve of May Day, we are here, and we are going to continue to be here until the matter is resolved. So all we have to say from the Public Workers Union is forward ever, backward never.
And of course, the man himself, Jude Bartholomew, the one in the center of the whole detention / questioning controversy, says that whatever the recent activities are will not deter him nor the union.
Well, today's activity is a walk by the Grenada Union of Teachers, basically for the 4%, but for every situation in Grenada against economic justice oppression. Today is a walk for even the unborn. Today is a walk for even the children, the students who are in the classroom, because we recognize that later on they will become workers too. But what is most interesting today, we have just received a letter from the Labour Commissioner, Mr. Cyrus Griffiths, saying that basically he has declared the situation deadlock and he was going to make a recommendation. And the recommendation that he has just made is referring us to mediation. And we understand that basically they are just playing games. They are just pushing us further and further, just basically playing for time. And that is basically what is happening today. But what we really denounce today is our peaceful march. And today it seems that today in Grenada look as a police state. And that could have never happen, even given the okay from basically from the highest order of the state, who is basically the Prime Minister, who is basically in charge of national security. And we would have seen for the first time police officers in every nook and corner in our peaceful march. When we are marching, even for the police officers to get the 4% increase. And basically it's amazing to see what is happening. The police officers, they don't really come out as fast as whatever when Grenadians would have called them in whatever situations they are in distress. But this morning they are ready and they come out basically in full force to suppress and to oppress the workers of this country, the teachers and other public officers who are marching peacefully, obeying the protocols in terms of the face mask, and the social distancing. But that will never daunt us. That will never break our spirit. We're going to continue to march. We're going to continue to work. We're going to continue to do as long as it takes in terms of that for our 4% and for pension and for every other situation. Not only marching today, as we say, for the teachers, but public officers, public workers, nurses, doctors, everybody together. Long live the Grenada Union of Teachers. Long live all the workers of this country. Long live all the students, all those who we are fighting for, wherever they are for the future.
Yes, boy. Wow. So today was no ordinary day. Oof. All right, so we are continuing, and we want to quickly go into, we're not staying long as we said, so we are going to quickly go into the in the papers segment, and this segment is brought to you by the Grenada Informer. A 26-year-old man from the fishing, no. Right, this one. We'll come back to that just now. Now, the criminal defense lawyer who represented a now convicted murderer who was sentenced last Friday to 29 years and 11 months in prison for the April 2019 brutal killing of 23-year-old Mount Craven resident Kurt Fraser, said he is not satisfied with the judge's ruling and would seek redress at the Court of Appeal. Goes on to say here that speaking, okay, hold on. I think jump in. All right, let's get serious now. Speaking to the Grenada Informer shortly after the court's decision handed down by Madam Justice Paula Guilford on Friday against the convicted man, Heston Bolo Mark, defense lawyer Jerry Edwin said that his dissatisfaction with the judge's ruling hinges on the fact that the judge used 30 years as her starting point in determining the sentencing rather than 15 years, as is normally the case for manslaughter convictions. Edwin said, looking at the evidence emanating from the court, which indicates that his client was provoked, the defense is of the view that the judge's decision is overly harsh, and therefore they intend to take their argument to an appellate court where a better assessment can be made. Mark was initially charged with non-capital murder following the April 2019 incident wherein Kurt Fraser was stabbed to death following a football match at the Fawn playing field in St. Patrick. Kurt was pronounced dead on arrival at the General Hospital on April 24th after receiving 3 stab wounds to his chest, one of which punctured his heart, according to the medical report. Now, the incident took place shortly after a football match in the area where Bolo was performing security duties in one of the gates. According to the evidence, Bolo ran into some confrontation when intercepted by a group of young men entering the gate with children's ticket. Now, at the end of the game, according to the information detailed in court, Bolo claimed he again had some issues, insisting that someone threw rum in his face when the truck on which he was moving past the crowd, and to add insult to injury, while attempting to inquire, someone punched him in the mouth. After listening to all of the evidence, Bolo was convicted by a 12-man jury panel on the lesser count of manslaughter. Addressing the court last Friday, Bolo apologized to the Fraser family for his action. According to him, it was never his intention to harm anyone. A remorseful Mark said not a day goes by without him feeling pain from his action, as if this loss was his son. Bolo told the court, at the prison, he had the opportunity to reflect on his action, and he is now a different person. He urged the court to afford him a second chance and allow him to contribute to the Fraser family. Now, a similar sentiment was echoed by the defense lawyer Edwin, in addition to which he told the court that his client had a tough upbringing from a teenager age. Now, the defense lawyer informed the court that his client had to feed himself. Judge Guilford, on the other hand, dubbed April 29 killing a senseless act, however, one that was carried out in a rage with some degree of force. At the end of the day, she said a life was lost, and one must be prepared to stand the consequences of their action. He was urged by the judge to use the time spent in prison to get counseling to assist him in dealing with anger management. He was sentenced to 29 years in jail. All right, and that's it for that particular story. I think that we are running out of time here. The next thing that we were going to tell you that, but I think we already told you that already anyway, so we'll probably have to skip that, as it relates to the Guelph incident, where a 26-year-old man from the fishing capital of Guelph, St. John, is charged with 3 criminal offenses. Jonathan Richards' charges are listed as attempted non-capital murder, possession of a firearm, and possession of ammunition following a shooting incident over the last weekend, which left a 11-year-old nursing a gunshot wound. All right, folks, what we're going to do right now is take a quick break and come back. And when we come back, we've got the national report for you and the weather.
The Small Business Development Fund is committed to providing support for your small business in these challenging times. We've upgraded our loan resources to ensure that your small business continues to thrive. Get business loans up to $40,000 with an unsecured limit of $10,000. Small businesses in agriculture, tourism, fisheries, and agro-processing will receive our unbeatable reduced interest rate of 3%. Get financial assistance for your small business today. Contact us at 459-0773 or via email at info.sbdf@gmail.com. The Small Business Development Fund, a program from the Government of Grenada supporting small business development.
Running low on groceries? Why not visit realvalueiga.com and experience our new online shopping platform? Place your order, then go out and enjoy your day to spend more time with friends and family. Free delivery available within select locations or in-store pickup available. Sounds simple, right? It is. Stress less, live more with Real Value IGA online store, where good food begins.
We support you at every stage of your life.
For business.
For your education.
For your financial freedom.
For that new ride.
Upgrade your life with the Communal. Contact us today.
This month, make it all about her with a gift from Courts. Shop today and enjoy up to 30% off selected rugs, accessories, and more. Get the most stylish appliances, home furnishings, and more. Plus, shop today with Ready Finance and we'll pay your first and last installment. You can also shop online at www.shopcourts.com for the same great savings. So make it all about her with something special from Courts. Courts, bringing value home.
How going on, boy?
Hey, good old things.
Hey, easy.
Yeah.
Boy, in line, boy. Your house looking a real good day.
Boy, it's thanks to the hard-working and professional staff at the Housing Authority of Grenada. They handled me real nice. They did my plan, they did the construction, and I didn't even have to worry about a thing. They were there with me every step of the way, supervising the job, asking me about my concerns, giving me feedback as the house took shape. They were there from start to finish, and even put the keys in the palm of my hand. I give them an A++ for customer service.
Oh, it's people from housing bad, boy.
Boy, not bad. Excellent. If you're thinking about constructing your home, why not consult the Housing Authority of Grenada? You could visit them right down in the Sandino complex or give them a call 440-1015 or 440-1016 or check out their website hag473.com. They go handle you. They go jog your blocks, they go draw your plan, they go tote your materials. Hey man, where you going? The Housing Authority of Grenada is your choice for affordable housing and a stress-free construction experience.
Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store now has amazing deals, special discounted prices on wedding sets, watches and selected jewelry. We sell top brand jewelry and watches like Citizen at the best price. We offer the best deals and customer service on the island. Opening hours Mondays to Saturdays 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store, located at the Esplanade Mall, St. George's, Grenada. Visit or call us today for 14-3114-232-1234 or WhatsApp 533-1581. Sale is on for a limited time only.
Ladies and gentlemen, you don't want to miss this. Sunday, May 2nd, get ready to celebrate with more cash. This time, you can win US $15,000.
$15,000?
Yes, Miguel. 15 big ones. And tickets are just $13 US. But that's not all. To top it off, we're bringing Grenada's 5-time Soca Monarch, the Mad Rass, Boise. Tell me why you like. Bingo.
All right, up in your front door like a Jehovah.
Yes! Boise performing live on stage. This is going to be one for the record books. Get your tickets early for only $13 US. In Grenada, tickets are available at gotofet.com or from numerous box offices island-wide and our main office on Bruce Street Mall. If you're overseas, tickets are only available at gotofet.com. Sunday, May 2nd, don't miss the 20th edition of Waggity Virtual Bingo. Get your tickets now and join the fun and excitement online.
Are you prepared for the hurricane season? Do you have a plan? Remember, water is essential in any emergency plan. Determine your family's water needs. Ensure your storage containers are food grade and store at minimum 35 gallons of water per person per day for at least 1 week. Understand that your planning may be different this year because of the need to protect yourself and others from COVID-19. Take the necessary actions to ensure that your household has an adequate stored water supply should there be an interruption. Be prepared. NAWASA, committed to meeting customers' needs.
And have it delivered to you right here in Grenada at yogo.gd.
All right, excellent. And it's a Happy Mother's Day special for the most essential persons in our lives. It is 40% off at Spice Isle Jewelry. That's right. It's 40% off on items over $115. This special ends on the 8th of May 2021. Remember, when you're going into Spice Isle Jewelry, social distancing and mask policy will be in effect. It is now time for the
Close to 800 Grenadians were vaccinated on Friday as part of the Ministry of Health's island-wide vaccination drive. We'll have the details to this story and more in the National Report. Welcome back. With the details to the news for Friday, April 30th, 2021, I am Sherry and Noel. Close to 800 Grenadians were vaccinated on Friday as the Ministry of Health engaged in COVID-19 vaccination at multiple sites across the country. At one location, in excess of 330 persons were vaccinated. At the Grenville Bus Terminal, where the Ministry of Health stages Vaccination Week culmination activity, 175 persons received the second dose of the AstraZeneca's vaccine and 50 took the vaccine for the first time. The week of activities held under the theme, Vaccines Bring Us Closer, Get Vaxxed, formed part of the ministry's plans to educate Grenadians on the importance of vaccination and get buy-in on the significance of the AstraZeneca vaccine to country's ability to return to a state of normalcy. Vaccination Week 2021 ended with a health fair and vaccination drive at the Grenville Bus Terminal.
For the second dose alone, we had seen, and we are not yet finished, but I can tell you that we have seen over 175 persons coming to get their second dose. And as it relates to the first dose, we had seen about 50, which is quite a significant number, because we are talking about persons here, who came out to really capitalize on the opportunities provided for them here at the Grenville Bus Terminals. And it was well received. We always say that your health is your responsibility, but it is our priority. And that's why, we are here making sure that we meet the people where they are. Because as you know, health is about access. Healthcare has always been and will always be about access. So providing access to healthcare, we know that people will come forward, and take advantage of the various services.
Communications Officer in the Ministry of Health, Kevin Frederick. Bus drivers also got the opportunity, according to Frederick, to take advantage of other health checks and services.
As part of the activities, likewise, we had also provided blood pressure and blood sugar screenings. We had the Vector Control and Health Promotions Department on board with us. We also looked at weight checks and height checks as nutritional counseling, because we understand that people, they do have busy lives, especially, the bus drivers and conductors. What we have seen over the years is that when it comes to their nutrition, most of them, because, they have to be on the road so early in the morning and late in the night, they do not really, eat properly. And so we always take the opportunity to speak with them about the importance of eating healthy.
Moving along, Finance Minister and Parliamentary Representative for St. George South East, Honorable Gregory Boeing, on Friday received his second dose of the Oxford AstraZeneca vaccine at the Laborie Medical Station. Over 30 persons also turned out to receive the vaccine at the same location. Constituency officers have ventured into their communities to reach out to people. Honorable Gregory Bowen said they will continue to actively engage people in his community and by extension the populace during the coming weeks. He is happy to lead the way for his constituency.
I feel very, very elated in the sense that I could show to my people in the constituency that I have taken the second dose, because we embarked on a program where the entire constituency offices, all the mechanisms went into work in order to get people out here this morning. We visited homes, we made calls, and we have over 30 persons who will be here today. We want to replicate this in the other health center in the constituency, that's at Monjaloo. So in the week coming up, we'll be calling people so that they can assemble at Monjaloo, and this can be repeated. So I'm very excited and happy with the turnout.
As of Thursday, April 29th, over 12,900 people have been administered the AstraZeneca vaccine and over 3,200 fully vaccinated. The minister said that while he is glad that the numbers have strengthened, he is not pleased with the rate.
Where we are today, and with our people facing, the effects of the pandemic, economically, they're suffering. I'm very unhappy with the low numbers, because if we do not get it up to speed, our economy cannot go back up. Our revenues collection cannot go back up. The companies cannot make profit so that they could pay profit and tax. What we recognize is that during last year, when you make no profit, we can't collect taxes this year, so we're down in the doldrum. So that figure is very low. It's about 16% of the people that's above 15 years, and it's over 12,000. But no, it should be way past the 40 and 50,000 now. And that's why we are embarking on the drive to get people out. I think this is a wonderful drive, and I want to thank all the people in the constituency office who went out of the way day and night to ensure that people come out, and we will continue to do that until we have the maximum number of persons vaccinated in the constituency.
This is the National Report. The news will continue after the break. Welcome back. Parliamentary representatives for St. Mark and St. Patrick West respectively, Honourable Dr. Clarice Modest-Kerwin and Honourable Anthony Boswin, who shares the community of Redmond, on Wednesday expressed gratitude to the people of the farming community for the understanding and patience in the wait to see the realization of construction on 900 meters of road that includes a bridge and box drains. Underscoring the importance of agriculture and tourism in helping the economy to rebound, Dr. Clarice Modest-Kerwin encouraged the farmers to prepare themselves. Dr. Modest-Kerwin says the construction of the Redmond Road is extremely important in creating proper access for farmers to their land.
This road is very timely because we have to rebound. We have to grow agriculture. We have to develop that industry more than it has been before. And we have to look at our neighbor, St. Vincent. They provided food for us and other islands. We don't know how long they will recover. We have to feed that void, to assist them how we can, but also to fill the market wherever they cannot satisfy the market. And I know the Minister for Agriculture is working, and farmers, Mr. Rohan, I expect to see, after the 7 months, to see some serious work taking place in this very area. And I know, yes, and I expect that to happen with all the farmers.
Honourable Anthony Boswin said the project will ensure greater access to farms and will contribute to increased production for both domestic and export purposes.
The development of agriculture will depend heavily on development in tourism, creating that market for agricultural produce. We see what is happening now, with the tourism sector suffering the kind of decline that it is experiencing now, and the impact it is having on the agricultural sector. So we have to ensure that agriculture is a driving force, or tourism will exert a pull effect on agriculture by creating a greater demand for your agricultural produce.
One of the farmers present at the sod turning ceremony, Rohan Japal, told the GIS that he welcomes the initiative by the government, being a farmer in the area for over 26 years and experiencing firsthand the many challenges getting to and from his farmland.
This farm up there is like a family farm, so there were others before me. I just continued the tradition, basically. And that road broke in 1991, and ever since, I know things have just gotten downhill from there. And then Ivan and Emily came, and then made it even more challenging.
Exactly what do you farm?
Well, we have a lot of cloves up there. We have nutmegs and a lot of wood trees, and but right now, I'll be going into other crops once we get that road open. The nutmegs have to be carried down manually, and you could never really pick up all of it then to carry. You pick up what you could carry, basically. So that, and then getting up there with like whatever fertilizer or plants or whatever I want that was also challenging. So in the end, it became like, just don't bother anymore. It's too challenging. So we harvest, we clean below the trees. We do what we have to do, but at the basic, at the basic then, do basic maintenance. It's like there's a lot of room for expansion and cultivation and everything, but that hasn't happened because of the road. But hopefully it will now. It will now once we get this road.
From Monday, May 3rd, the community can expect to see construction work in progress as the excavator to cut the banks is already on site. Now for a recap of the top story. Close to 800 Grenadians were vaccinated on Friday as part of the Ministry of Health's island-wide vaccination drive. And with this, we come to the end of the national report for Friday, April 30th, 2021. On behalf of the entire news and production team, I am Sherry Ann Noel, thanking you for viewing.
Thank you very much, Sherry and Noel. Close to 800 in one day. That's amazing. Okay, now for a look at the weather. The weather is expected to be cloudy with light to moderate rain and a low chance of isolated thunder by early morning. Tonight's minimum temperature 23 degrees Celsius. Winds northeasterly to east southeasterly at 5 to 15 miles per hour, becoming variable to calm at times. Seas slight with waves up to 4 feet in open water. And that's your weather report for today. Let's take a look at the weather for Saturday. For Saturday, the weather is expected to be mostly cloudy with light to moderate rain and a low chance of daytime thunder, becoming less frequent overnight. The maximum temperature 30 degrees Celsius, minimum 23.5 degrees Celsius. Winds northeasterly to easterly at 8 to 18 miles per hour, becoming variable to calm at times. Seas slight with waves up to 4 feet in open waters. And for Sunday, weather is expected to be mostly cloudy with occasional light to moderate daytime shower, medium chance of nighttime showers as well. Minimum temperature is expected to be about 23.5 degrees Celsius, max 30 degrees Celsius. Winds east-northeasterly to east-southeasterly at 8 to 18 miles per hour, becoming variable to calm at times. Seas moderate with waves up to 4 feet in open waters. And that's your weather report. And before we wrap him up tonight, let's say hello to the usual suspects. We have with us Lauren, Kimo, Cassie, Deborah, Deslin, Shireen, Kirin, Ala, Mom, Lintona, Meryl, Zilan, Raybon, Ansha, Miss McQueen, Cynthia. Who else is with us? We have Rolanda, Celine, and the whole crew. Della. I see that you're there, and those of you who are there and you're not saying anything, I know that you're there. Thank you for watching as well. Vicky, and yeah, boy. Well, everybody really, thank you for watching. Jane and the Spice Girl, Deslin. Yeah, I realize all will behave tonight. Maybe all are tired. Suzette, hi. And Jane, yes, I see you there, man. So, folks, that's it for us for tonight, right? Trevelin, I see that you're there too. Thank you for watching. And everyone, Kirin, everyone else, thank you for watching. Okay, guys, have a good one. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, we all say, Ja! No. All the best. May God bless you and your family. Be safe for the rest of the weekend.